Hello, this is Reverend Gary Kennedy with today's Spot of God. We are in the midst of the most miraculous and wonderful week in the life of the church. Last Sunday we celebrated Palm Sunday, Jesus' entrance into Jerusalem and the beginning of many, many things, including the celebration of the Passover, which he adjusted and converted and made for us the Last Supper, the Eucharist, the Communion. We have many names for that event where Jesus met with his disciples for the last time, celebrated the history of Israel, the history of the Passover, when God led Moses to lead the people out of captivity where they had been in slavery in Egypt for hundreds of years, brought them out into the wilderness and eventually bringing them back to the promised land. And in that whole story, God is present, God is with the people, and that is celebrated because they never wanted to forget all the things that God did through Moses, directly with the people. And so they celebrated the Passover, which was one of the plagues that God used as part of a whole bigger picture to bring the people out of captivity in Egypt. So building upon that, Jesus instituted the understanding of communion, which for us is the remembrance also, like the people in the past remembered Moses. Communion is a time for us to remember Jesus. The breaking of the bread and the drinking of the juice was remembrances of what Jesus told the people what would happen, what did happen, and what we look back upon now as the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus, and how that is so powerful for us on a daily basis. We take communion in our church here once a month. It's sort of traditional in many United Methodist churches, based upon the pattern of when the missionaries for the frontier churches, when the ministers or missionaries would show up and provide communion. And that took place about once a month because that's when the pastor could arrive on horseback. So we look back, we celebrate the present, and we look ahead. For us today, it's Maundy, Thursday. We think about the Last Supper, celebrate that, and look ahead. Good Friday, and then Easter. We'll celebrate Easter here at our church, both on Saturday night, the 19th, at our Sabbath service, and on the 20th, on Easter Sunday, at our regular 9:30 service. It's the most wonderful, glorious day of the church year in my book. So I hope to see you in church. Those of you on live stream, you will see us, and we will all celebrate together the most wonderful day of the year. May God bless you in this very holy of weeks. Amen.